Why, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Activity 79, first one in the room in the ABX girl, welcome. Good to see you, RJ from Colorado, welcome. Welcome to Church Street here in Lower Manhattan. Good to see you, Fox, welcome. How's everyone doing on this Tuesday? Good to see you, Caramax, welcome. Good to see you, Nico, happy Tuesday. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday. Good to see you, Robojacks out there in London. Shout out to all the channel members. Thank you so much, channel members, for your very kind donations. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. No sunshine today, but it is going to rain later on today. Getting ready for that. Good to see you, Caroline. Good to see you. Good to see you, sunshine after the rain. Yes, doing great, beautiful. Hope everyone's doing great on this Tuesday. Here we are, Church Street. If I go north on Church Street, after Canal Street, Church Street becomes 6th Avenue. Look, we got the cheese grater building. I mean, not the cheese grater building, the Jenga Tower. Right down over there on Leonard Street. Good to see you, Barbara, welcome. Lots of fun stuff to see today. So let's do it. We're gonna do a loop of Lower Manhattan. Then we're going to make our way up onto the Brooklyn Bridge. That is today's plan. Transport strike in London. Robojacks, you know, that is a golden opportunity to live stream. I wish we had a transit strike here in New York. Well, maybe not. Good to see you, Easy Rider. Welcome. Good to see you, Idon. How am I doing today, Idon? Fantastic. Had a lovely tour this morning with a couple from Louisiana. So, easy tour today. Everyone knew how to ride bikes. It was lovely. Good to see an Easy Rider out there in Los Angeles. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day on this Tuesday. I had a real easy tour this morning. I had to talk about all my stories. It was great. Good to see a Fox Tech 106. Welcome. Got some cool stuff to show you. 56 Leonard, that's correct. The Jenga Tower. I kept on calling it 80 Leonard. It's 56 Leonard. 56 Leonard, the Jenga Tower.
And I remember whenever
the Jenga building. An amazing building, yes indeed. Good to see you, Phyllis. Welcome. Today we're going to try out this pocket Wi-Fi device on the Brooklyn Bridge. Will the signal deviate on the Brooklyn Bridge? We're going to find out. Girl in the Curl, good to see you. Girl in the Curl, already checking the weather. First comment out of the box, checking the weather. But good to see you, Girl in the Curl. 75 degrees here in New York City, 24 Celsius with the wind blowing out of the south at 2 miles an hour. The humidity is at 44% at the current moment. A little soupy. It's going to rain a little bit later on this evening. Good to see you, Darren. Welcome. Today is a day where everyone's running red lights. Everybody running red lights today. Had some people running red lights during the tour. Gotta always watch out when you're crossing streets here in New York. Even if you have the light. We're right outside of City Hall now. Walking down Broadway. Happy first day of summer. Yes, indeed, happy first day of summer. Today's the longest day of the year. Then after this, we lose sunlight. So today is the longest day of the year, which is nice. Fireworks Friday start up over there. Fireworks Friday start up this Friday. And great ride yesterday, Phyllis. Did you enjoy yesterday's e-moped ride? I'm glad you enjoyed it. Got some very angry people saying that I was acting reckless. But then on the other hand, I got some comments from y'all who said that I was riding very respectfully and very safely. So I don't know what is what. No, today is the summer solstice, Girl in the Curl. Today is the summer solstice. Tuesday. Today at 5 o'clock in the morning, actually. It's like 5:20 something. Yes, it is Tuesday. Watch the replay of the scooter. You like that, Paula? It was fun. It was fun. But yes, today's the summer solstice. Longest day of the year. 72 degrees out there in Los Angeles, going up to 88 degrees. Turn on the air conditioning. My favorite skyscraper in the world is right here. This is the Woolworth Building. Right there. The Woolworth Building, the tallest building in the world in 1913, and the only skyscraper in skyscraper history to be paid for its construction in cash. $14.5 million. In today's money, that's $2.1 billion. You can live at the very top of that building in a 10-bedroom apartment called The Pinnacle, also known as the Castle in the Sky. It could be yours for $121 million. You like the way I drive, Easy Rider? Awesome. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I got some rather salty comments about my driving yesterday, which was, you know, it's fine. People who never produce content anyway always seem to have the loudest mouths or seem to make it about themselves, which is kind of funny. City Hall Park. As we walk into City Hall Park, the Jacob Ray Mould Fountain, straight ahead, built to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aquifer System, the first freshwater system here in New York City. Good to see you, Elise. Welcome. So we have a little art exhibit here, and bloody hell, this phone off level. Let me try to level this phone without making it too level. I drive like a legend. I kind of drive like a legend. It's okay. Good to see you, Darlene. I thought a lot of people thought I was very considerate of others, but then other people were saying that I was driving like a maniac. But currently here in City Hall Park, we have this abstract, life in abstract here. I have these big pieces of steel and metal here. I don't know what this is. And it's kind of got a little bit of a, whatchamacallit on it. Kind of rusted. I like this one over here. I saw this one this morning. Can you see the telephone? There's a telephone here. Look at that. Already people tuning out. All right. Fountain sounds amazing. Oh, this is the Jacob Ray Mould fountain. This fountain was here, was originally built here in the 1830s. And then they built, where I'm standing, they built a big post office here. So the fountain was moved up to the Bronx, but then after they got rid of the post office, they brought the fountain back. But this fountain was built to commemorate the opening of the Croton Aquifer System, the first freshwater system here in New York City. As you see there, we're cleaning the fountain. So there's lots of soap. But Jacob Ray Mould, he designs Bethesda Terrace out in Central Park. And one of his kind of features, kind of a Jacob Ray Mould design that you'll see in a lot of his works are these little kind of things here. That's a Jacob Ray Mould kind of a feature there that he always has. And bloody hell, this gimbal today, it does not want to level out. Good to see you, Rick. Welcome. Sorry for the not level gimbal today. I don't know why the gimbal's so off level today. I should have calibrated it today. Haven't calibrated it in a while. Guess I'm gonna have to walk slow to maintain the level gimbal. Beautiful indeed, yes indeed. Life in abstract. Ooh, can you see the big foot? It's a big foot here. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but it looks cool. No water shortage here, Easy Rider. Actually, our reservoir system currently is at 95% capacity. So we got plenty of water here in New York. That's the amazing thing about New York City, is that we have a wonderful aquifer system. I know, who's it kicking? I don't know, Darlene. You'll just tilt your head a bit there? You'll just tilt your head, Rick? Awesome. I appreciate that. A little bit later on, we're going to walk the Brooklyn Bridge. But we're going to do a little loop. Let's do a little loop down here. Let's do a little loop. Shall we? Let's do a little loop. We should do a... Now, is it really a bus tour if there's no tour guides on the bus? I hope they rehire their tour guides once again. Yeah, are you gonna ever rehire the tour guides? No, right? Yeah. I'll call Big Bus. They fired over 200 tour guides on the bus, and thus the drivers have a lot more work to do. I haven't heard recently, but I know of 3 stories where tourists have stood up on the top level of the bus and hit their heads on some of the street signs. So the main job of the tour guide on the bus is to make sure that everyone sits down on the top level. So I don't recommend them right now. Good to see you, Leela. Welcome. I do not recommend them. But good to see you, Leela. Good to see you, everybody. Lots of fun stuff to show you guys. Told your fiance you don't want to bother with the big buses when you go there. Yeah, Darlene, don't even bother with the big buses. You're better off leading your own self-guided tour. These bus companies, they're for tourists. Good to see you there, Kay Pepperell. Yes, they fired some 300 tour guides, and they have yet to rehire them. This is Park Row right here. We're on Park Row at the moment. And the tallest building in 1899 is right here. This is the Globe building right here. And then right next door is the J&R Tower, where J&R Music World used to be. Lived in Brooklyn for a few years, so you have your own built-in tour guide. Awesome, Darlene. Darlene, enjoy New York when you come out here. Enjoy the grand reopening. Same in London, Robojacks. That's not cool. Big Bus is like a big company, too. They get a lot of corporate sponsors, too, so it's a little bit messed up. That's why I don't recommend them, and I don't like my fellow YouTubers showing them off. I'm not gonna lie, if you ride a big bus tour, I kind of like, But I am gonna take over a big bus in the near future. I am gonna take over a big bus and then be the tour guide on the big bus. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be hilarious. But anyway, lots of fun stuff to show you guys today. Lots of fun stuff to show you guys. So for the people who keep tuning in and tuning out, you don't want to tune out because we have some fun stuff to show you. Good to see you, Colleen. Welcome. This building's going up fast. That building is going up fast, buddy. Damn. Used to have my Dunkin' Donuts in there, not anymore. I will kind of work for free. Esteban Vincent, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Imagine spending $2 just to talk about other people. Awesome. Good to see you, Janine Trainer. Welcome. Hope you're having a great day, Janine, out there in Glasgow. Imagine spending $2 just to talk about other people. That's hilarious. Good to see you, Diana Lee. Welcome. Good to see you, Bagels and Walks. Welcome. I'm clearly a loser because I'm not collaborating with people who own Lamborghinis. I'm clearly not a good content creator since I'm not collaborating with people who have Lamborghinis. Am I right, people? Am I right? I must not be a good content creator. I must be actually one of the worst content creators because everyone keeps mentioning, or at least Esteban over and over again. Esteban Vincent keeps mentioning over and over again about this guy with a Lamborghini. I must be a bad content creator. You really enjoyed the parade? Had the exact right vibes? Bagels and Walks, I'm glad you appreciated it. Considering how many other people live streamed the Mermaid Parade, we were the official Mermaid Parade live stream. because I work with Coney Island, USA, the creators of the Mermaid Parade. Good to see you, Alexis Halico, out there in Puerto Rico. Wepa, Puerto Rico, bienvenidos. Good to see you, Sally Sipico. Esteban, don't you feel fun just to spend $2 just to mention other people? Boy, you should create some content. He's lucky you paid for that, right? Yeah. It's kind of funny. Like I guess that's how good of a creator Action Kid is that I mentioned I was gonna go. You mentioned that. What do you say? You mentioned that they were gonna use some of the content. Let us know. Definitely want to check it out. Oh yeah. Everyone's gonna use the content. Dagum, hello, welcome. Good to see you, Rosalind. Welcome. But yeah. Stupid me. I'm on a $1,300 electric scooter. You cannot compare that to a Lamborghini. So again, I'm clearly not a good content creator. So. But imagine spending $2 just to mention other people.
Oh my God! He's on a Lamborghini. He's on a Lamborghini. Oh my God! Did you see that? He's on a Lamborghini. Wow.
Good to see you, Picard. Dutch from the Predator movie. Yes. Yes, indeed. I'm just gonna make fun of Esteban now. Just gonna make fun of you now. Thanks. So thank you for the $2. I'm just gonna rag on you now.
Oh my God! Did you see it? He's driving around a Lamborghini. Wow. I have to go into other people's live streams and mention this because that's what I produce. That's my contribution to human society. Mentioning other people. I can't create anything on my own, so I have to mention other people.
Good to see you, Jerry. Welcome. Let's go to scenic route here because I'm already getting close to some of the cool stuff I want to show you guys today. We're not doing Highline today. We're not doing the Highline today. That's right, Diana. If you watch long enough, you get to learn something. Good to see you, Nicole. Welcome. Bloody hell, everyone's smoking weed out here as of everybody's smoking weed today. Walk around, it's like New Amsterdam out here. My goodness. On Gold Street here. We're gonna get a view of the Brooklyn Bridge really quick before making our way to South Street Seaport, where I have something cool to show you guys. Good to see you, Lady O. Oh, thank you so much, Rosalind. Rosalind, you're not the only person to say that, Rosalind. You're not the only person to say that. And to be honest, I am not vanilla. I am Rocky Road. I am not a vanilla content creator. I like to consider myself Rocky Road, baby. But people like vanilla. Vanilla's very, bland and, it doesn't excite the mind too much. And I get it. And vanilla inside of a Lamborghini might as well just be ice water. Ice water, how flavorful. Right, RoboJocks? Rocky Road, baby, Rocky Road. Plus, the parade was on Saturday, Nicole. The parade was on Saturday, and it was fantastic. The replay has been cleared by YouTube algorithm censors. It's okay, Leela. It's okay, Leela. They're not a troll, they're just Action Kid super fans. Me, personally, I like my audience a little bit more refined and a little bit, a smart audience is my favorite kind of audience. Wonder where the multicolored mist came from. I don't know, Diana. Nicole, it was great. You gotta check out the replay. The replay has been unlocked. So you can now It was Don't Rock the Boat by the Hughes Corporation that got the video copyright struck, not struck, but they blocked the video worldwide. Ibrahim, good to see you. Activity 79, thank you. I think I'm the best New York City live streamer. I mean, definitely one of the first. I know I'm the first here on YouTube. My audience is much more diverse, Rick. I have to agree. Do you want children or adults, people? What do you want? I think some of those people want children. I don't want children. I want adults. I want an engaged audience. I want a smart audience. That's what I crave. I appreciate that, Jerry. You're not the only ones to say that. Y'all are not the only ones to say that. I get that a lot in DMs, or more importantly, I get that in PayPal donations sometimes. And as some people say, once they watch me, they can't watch anyone else. Thank you so much, Lady Orleans. Much appreciated. Sorry that I'm not driving around in a Lamborghini. Some children are smarter than adults, Kay Pepperlell. Yeah, that is true. Oh, RoboJax, wait until we're on our way to show. I'm going to show you something that nobody else has live streamed yet before. So I got a really cool thing to show you guys in a few minutes. Good to see you, Plast. Welcome. It's like a drug. Thank you so much, Activity 79. Yes, indeed. And we got a fun thing to show you guys. Or I have a fun thing to show you. When we get to the South Street Seaport that nobody has live streamed. Good to see a Mac Finn out there in London. All my Londoners tuning on in today. London's truly calling today. London calling. Good to see you, Mac. If that punk rock photo exhibit is open, we'll go in there and we'll look at some punk rock photos. Some of them taken in London. But shout out to all my Londoners. You guys rock. London calling. I love The Clash. One of my all-time favorite bands. So now as I'm approaching Pearl Street just down the way turns into Water Street, and this is the original coastline of Manhattan Island. And I think that CBGB Museum is still up, Lady O. If it's still up, we're gonna go in there and check it out. Gord L, welcome. Good to see you, Gord. Hope you're doing well. Hope everyone's doing well. This red bus, the Downtown Connection. The Downtown Connection is a free shuttle bus that takes you from the east side to the west side to the east side. There's a big loop around Lower Manhattan. So if you're here as a tourist, want to save your feet from walking, take the Downtown Connection, a free shuttle bus. Have you heard of Stiff Little Fingers? No, I have not, Darren. Is that a punk rock artist? It kind of sounds familiar, but I'm not sure. But this is the original area. This is the original coastline of Manhattan right here. Used to work around this area. Used to go down to the South Street Seaport for lunch. Yes, me too. I still go around the South Street Seaport for lunch because I still work around here. You always thought flashy cars, owner. Yeah. Danny, you don't want to know my actual thoughts about somebody riding around in a Lamborghini. You really don't want to know my actual thoughts, folks. People who tend to drive cars like that tend to lack in a lot of things, and the main thing is personality. But that's just me. I'm going to shut up now because I could go on and on and on. I'm 40-something years old and I need to feel young. I need a car. Anyway. Ah, it's a punk band from Belfast. Really? Yeah, see, that name sounded familiar, Darren. I think I vaguely remember it. I got heavily into punk in the late 90s. My hair was purple, green, fire engine red, orange. I had all the colors. Good to see you, Purple Queen. Welcome. So I got into a lot of punk. Good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. I need to feel young. I have to buy a Lamborghini. Ah, the Brooklyn Bridge. Right there, people. The Brooklyn Bridge. Right, good observation, Lady O. Lady O, you know, I've worked with people. Listen, I'm going to be very, love Adamant. He does count. Adamant does count. I've worked with people who were worth millions of dollars. I have made videos for people who have been worth millions of dollars. And here's the funny thing. The people with a couple of $100,000 tend to have more personality than the people with millions of dollars. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, guys. Yeah, a big alternative scene in Ulster. Yeah. Yes, indeed. But yeah. So I mean, I met amazing people who I have worked with millionaires who still owe me money. How funny is that? But people who are worth like, you know, $800,000, those people have always paid me, been lovely people. So it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny how money works, but I'm not going to get into the nuances of if people have personalities or not. But from what I have personally personally experienced, people who tend to show off their supercars and all that stuff tend to lack personality and usually are terrible in bed. I'm just saying, money can change people. Yes, indeed. Good afternoon, good morning there, Annie Jean. Good afternoon, good morning. All foolishness or fear to be friendly with others. Yeah, that's true, Rick. You'd rather have a car that don't show you have money? Me too, Easy Rider. Yes, rich people are cheap because they can keep their money, yes. Yes, I have to agree. You grew up on Spring Street. We are in Soho here. Are we in Soho? No, this is South Street Seaport. Soho's behind me, about a half mile. This is Peck Slip. Water Street is what, actually, I'm technically on Water Street right now. But we're in Lower Manhattan. We're today in South Street Seaport. Good to see you, Revis. Your car attracts no one. Yes, that's a good car. When it attracts nobody. Good to see you, Revis. I don't know why people need to come into my live streams and mention what other people are doing. My viewers don't do that in other people's streams. But then again, you know, I answer all the comments. Stupid me. I try to make everyone feel welcome, no matter how trollish they are. Stupid me. Good to see you, October. Welcome. One of my favorite trompe-l'oeils in New York City is right here. Across the street from us is the ventilation shaft for the A and C trains, the blue line. And as you see, they have this all painted here. This is all fake right here. This is the ventilation shaft building right here. Low-slung cars do have problems with curbs. Yes, they do. They tend to bottom out. But this is one of my, I remember looking at this as a kid in the 80s. I would come over here, and I used to have an uncle who used to always take me here to South Street Seaport. We would park where this big pedestrian plaza is. And I used to love staring at this thing. Yeah, he's walking 5 dogs. We have a guy walking 5 dogs and one guy walking 1 dog. Are they professional dog walkers? Maybe. Is the Bodies exhibition still here? No, K Pepper L. The Bodies exhibition has been gone a very long time. I want to say maybe 6-7 years, probably longer than that. Yeah, the Bodies exhibition was kind of weird. That featured former Chinese prisoners. That's where the bodies came from. They were prisoners. So let's go up this street here, because I want to do a grand reveal for you guys. I want to do a grand reveal here. Let's walk down this little front street here. But yeah, the Bodies exhibit was quite interesting. I like the guy who was like in the pose of throwing a football, an American football. That was kind of funny. I should have calibrated this gimbal before I started. I could tell we're having slight issues with the gimbal today. Doesn't want to be level. Right, let's get into the South Street Seaport here. Look how pretty. It's pretty. Oh, yeah. Ooh, look at this. Got some really nice storefronts here. Wow. That's cool. Are these real? Oh yeah, these are like dried flowers. There you go, Paula. 2013, the Bodies exhibit. That sounds about right. The Bodies exhibit was on. So that was like 10 years ago. Yes, 10 years. Do I think the city has changed overall for the better? Of course. Yes, it had. Yes, it has. Mama Louise, good to see you, Mama Louise. Welcome. Good to see you, Ralph Rosa. This is the Brazilian coffee place. Support your local caffeine dealer, folks. Support your local caffeine dealer. I have a Dr. Pepper in my bag, so. There you go, Annie Jean, yes. All right. Did me and my wife go back to the Rose Garden? Linda, we're going to go to the Rose Garden probably sometime next week. We're going to hit it up, but not this week. Pizza does smell good. I just had some for lunch. Good to see you, Dan. Welcome. So now we're entering the main area of the South Street Seaport. Ooh, that's a long comment. It's been years since you've been to the South Street Seaport, Mama Louise. Awesome. Yes, that's about how long you have not been around the area. When you went to nursing school, they made you guys go see the exhibition. Meanwhile, I got to study in a pathology lab studying in massage school. Oh, awesome. Lady O, enjoy the pizza. Enjoy the pizza. Look, some pigeons having a little bird bath. How you guys doing? Are you guys doing well? Okay. All right. Where did I have pizza? TPR is asking. I had pizza at a place called Little Italy Pizza on Church Street and Chambers. Good to see you, WGWCO, out there in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Good to see you, Ryan Tisdale, out there in Wales. Welcome. All right. Time to check out some art. Oh, are they taking this down? Oh no, are they taking down the art that we saw this morning on my tour? Oh man. They're taking down the art. Gotta have some pizza for lunch. Easy Rider, get some pizza for lunch. Oh man, they're taking down. This is like a really cool like spaceman with like a helmet. Oh, they're taking it down already. Oh, that's a shame. I'm happy I got to see it this morning. Oh man. Wow, that art was not long lived. Got a little pizza shop in Belfast. Awesome. All right, that's not the most important part. The most important art is right across the way. Let me try to hide it so I could do a grand reveal. Welcome to South Street. Let's quickly cross the street here as cars run red lights. You know, sometimes the art doesn't last for long, and this piece of art I'm about to show you is only going to last 2 more days. 2 more days it's going to be here, and that is it. So here we are, Pier 17, and here along Pier 17 is a gigantic ape. A gigantic inflatable ape, ladies and gentlemen. It's part of an NFT festival called the Ape Fest, and it's evidently an NFT. Look at this. Look at the size of this thing. It was placed here yesterday morning, and it's only going to be here for 2 more days. But how cool is this? Good to see you, Denise. Not King Kong, no. You like the ship, MacFin? I'll tell you some more things about the ship in a moment. Just like Crypto King. That's right, Danny Jean. There's also a multicolored glass house. Yes, that's called Colorful House by Tom Fruin. That's going to be here a lot longer. The colorful house is going to be here until I think September. This is only here for another 2 days. That's one big monkey. I call it an ape. I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee, but they'll never make a monkey out of me. Oh my God, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Yes, you finally made a monkey. Yes, you finally made a monkey. Yes, you finally made a monkey out of me. I love you, Dr. Zayas. If you know what TV show that's from, 1,000,000 internet points for you. He's smoking. Yes, he's smoking a big cigar. Yes, he is. The Simpsons did it. That's right, Extra Bulla. Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. There you go. Thank you so much, Lady-O. I do have a good voice, and I do sing on Broadway when I'm doing live streams. Puff Puff Pass a Crypto Monkey. You know where the song is from? Awesome. Yeah, Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it. Just hanging out here. Just hanging out right here. He's having a good day here. A part of Ape Fest, the NFT festival that has taken over Pier 17. You guys see it says Ape Fest right up there. Let's check out one of the colorful houses. Let's see if anyone's doing any rest in peace, Phil Hartman. That's right, Extra Bulla. Rest in peace, Phil Hartman. Singing that song. Who comes up with these ideas? Marketers. Marketers come me these ideas. So this is Colorful House here, created by Tom Fruin. All of the pieces of plexiglass here are salvaged from the garbage. This was the one made in 2010. This was inside of Brooklyn Bridge Park for quite some time. And now we're inside. And I know this is the one that was in Brooklyn Bridge Park because there's a little ruler right here. So that's how I know. A nice little spot to take some selfies or some Instagrams. All right, beautiful, right, Mama Louise? There's another one on the other side of the pier here, so we're gonna check that out. And you can throw stones in this one because it's all plexiglass. It's all plastic. So normally I get a dead zone when I get to the end of this pier. Let's see if the dead zone. Let's see if the stream drops out when we go to the end of the Pier 17 here. Yeah, it's plexiglass. Dr. Zayas. All right, that's the doctor you're talking about? Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Dr. Zayas, Dr. Zayas. Oh, Dr. Zayas. Yep, Dr. Zayas. Good to see you there, Gail. Hope you're doing well out there in Tucson, Arizona. So let's see, I usually get a blackout zone here at the end of the pier. Very relaxing, Rick? Absolutely. Been watching and enjoying every minute. That monkey was cool, Susan. Welcome on into the show, Susan. I'm glad you're enjoying. It's a beautiful day here in New York. It was drizzling just before. Look at this view here, people. This is New York, baby. Brooklyn Bridge. We got some cruises here. Today is graduation day for a lot of the school children here in public schools, so We may get to see some gowns here, but this is the East River. The East River, not a real river, but a tidal estuary that separates Manhattan Island from Long Island. A little bit later on the live stream, we will be walking over the Brooklyn Bridge and seeing how the signal holds up. Good to see you, Maria Rivas. Welcome. Rain is hitting us up in Massachusetts, yes. Yeah, New York City is dry until about 7 o'clock tonight. Later on tonight, it's going to rain. Later on tonight, it will rain. And tomorrow looks like it might be a washout. I am not scheduled to work tomorrow. So tomorrow we might do a radio show over on Twitch. One of my favorite areas in the whole city is right here. Dutchman is back. I've been back. I was on yesterday for 3 hours, William. I haven't gone anywhere. Have I ever walked the Brooklyn Bridge in a hurricane? No, I have never walked the Brooklyn Bridge in a hurricane, Annie, but I have walked the Brooklyn Bridge in an ice storm. And when I mean ice storm, it was slippery. The ice was pelting me in the face. It was not comfortable. And I actually led a walking tour because I had this family from Georgia, who were determined to walk over the Brooklyn Bridge in an ice storm. And we did it. Yeah, Caremax, radio show. What time is the radio show tomorrow? Probably 1 o'clock, Revis. Probably 1 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to do some radio over on Twitch. Here's another little plexiglass house done by Tom Fruin. Right here. See, it's made of signs. Yeah, an ice storm. It was scary and it was cold. No, the bridge could be closed for a hurricane, but they do keep it open. It's not out of the ordinary that they don't really close bridges. That ice storm was memorable. I did a live stream directly after it. So please use the viewfinder to find Tom Fruin's water tower sculpture. You could kind of see that from here. Oh, I can see. Oh yeah, we can see it from here. Good to see you, Julio. Here's Tom Fruin's. That is across the river in Brooklyn. And from this vantage point, it is right over there. Get a really good view of it from the Manhattan Bridge. Ooh, Fly Nyan helicopter right there. Corbusier style. That Corbusier. Plexi is beautiful. Yeah, Tom Fruin. I don't know what's the name of this one here. This is called High Five Taxi Cab. I guess because the sign was a taxi cab sign. But here we are, Pier 17. I feel like getting a beer. Should I get a beer? It's so chill over here. I feel like getting a beer from the Heineken river deck here. Let's see. Yeah, they have a Heineken here. Very pretty cool, right? $10 for a Heineken draft. $16 for a Heineken. All right, let's see. Should we get a beer? Good old yellow cabs back in the day, yeah. Should we get a beer? Let me know. Get some money out right now. Good to see you, John. Haven't had a beer outside. Sure? Right, very imaginative artist. Yeah, let me get some money ready. Let's get a beer. Let's get a Heineken. I haven't had a Heineken draft in quite some time. I'm gonna treat myself because my group this morning tipped me very well. So let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, let's relax and enjoy a Heineken. New York City was almost destroyed by Le Corbusier. Oh, this is a credit card only. So let me get my credit card out. Right? You want to have a beer and talk about the bridge, we could do that. Let's get a beer. Let's get a beer. Yeah, $10 like a 12-pack, right? Of Heineken? Yes. All right, let's do it, guys. Let's get a Heineken draft here. And then I'll be extra loopy on the tour. Hello.
Hi,
Can I get a draft, please?
The draft is on the other side.
Other side? Okay, thank you. All right, other side. I look handsome, Maria. I appreciate that. My wife would agree. Haven't had a Heineken since 1997. Yeah, draft is so much better than the can. Yeah, I'd rather have a draft than a can. Oh, here it is. Hello. Can I get a draft, please?
Heineken or?
Heineken. Heineken, please. K Pepperell for a $2 super chat. Thank you so much.
$10.89.
K Pepper L, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated.
Can I just get your signature?
Yes. There you go. Thank you. All right. We got a beer. Good to see you, Azim. Welcome. Let's sit down and enjoy a beer, and I'll talk about my favorite bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, isn't that fun there, Girl on the Curl? Girl on the Curl, no need to butter him up or butter her up. I don't know. They need attention. These people need attention. And bloody hell, you can almost taste it. You can do no wrong with a Heineken, even though this costs as much as a 6-pack. All right. Let me find a little spot where I can sit down here and enjoy a beer. View is breathtaking, man. V, good to see you. We're just going to take in this view while I scarf down this beer. And I'll tell you some things about the Brooklyn Bridge. Ah, cheers. L'chaim! Wow, this phone is all of a sudden super dark because I guess it's hot. You're thirsty now? Yeah, it's expensive. It's an expensive cup of beer, but you know you're paying for the view. Good to see Adrian. Tourist pricing, exactly. Skull, people, skull. Ah, the 139-year-old Brooklyn Bridge. Steam power, horsepower, and raw manpower. That's what's built the Brooklyn Bridge. Built in an era before electricity, the Brooklyn Bridge is truly a handmade modern marvel. It took 14 long years to build the bridge between 1869 and 1883, years during which Thomas Edison invents a light bulb and a phonograph, Alexander Graham Bell invents a telephone, the buffalo were exterminated off the Great Plains, the catcher's mask and curveball were introduced to the game of baseball. In Washington, President Chester A. Arthur installs plumbing in the White House, and in Europe, Picasso and Einstein are born. Just some of the things that happened in the world while we were building the Brooklyn Bridge. Skal is in Swedish. You think beer will not last long? No, the beer's not gonna last long. What makes the Brooklyn Bridge my favorite bridge? 1, you could walk it, Mama Louise, and 2, it was built in an era before electricity. So they horse and wagons brought all the materials up to the bridge. Esteban called Girl in the Curl a loser. So Esteban, here, we're going to prove that Esteban's the real loser. Thank you so much for the $2, but you're out. I love the bridge, too. Yes, indeed. I love a bridge. I love the bridge. Let me go through all these comments here. Let's go through all the comments. There we go. Just look at it. It's quite beautiful. It is quite beautiful. You was gonna do that, John Law? Oh, beautiful stream like always. Thank you so much, JC. Let's have a beer. L'chaim, skull, everybody. Cheers. No, that's some good beer. Even though I like a Coney Island beer better. Ah, good to see you, Jack CC. Welcome. Good to see you, Ivana. Welcome. It is gorgeous. PBS did make a great history. It was actually Rick Burns made a great documentary about the Brooklyn Bridge back in 1981 called Brooklyn Bridge. Arnaldo Fernandez, salude en Portuguese. Bom tarde, Portugal. Bom tarde. Cheers, Paul. Cheers. Gotta wait over there. Varnum Central Time. Okay, Paul. Good to see you. Paul, I don't think we got any blue light laws today. It's a Tuesday. Ken Burns. No, you have Rick Burns and you have Ken Burns, Southern Pacific. I think Rick Burns was the one who did the Brooklyn Bridge one. Ken Burns did the other one. Ken Burns did the Statue of Liberty and New York documentary. And I actually got to meet Ken Burns. You like beer over wine? Sometimes, Revis. Me too. Need to grab a rolling rug. Grab a rolling rug from the fridge. Brazil. Bom tarde, Brazil. Cheers. Enjoy the moment, Patrick. Good to see you. Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Oh my God, 33 Celsius in Europe? Turn on the air conditioning, Ivana. Turn on the air conditioning. Waiting to have a beer, have it chilling in your freezer. Nice. Good to see you, Dennis. Welcome. Ooh, just one beer is giving me a nice little buzz. How's the weather in America? The weather in America is fantastic. Except it's going to rain later. In a boat or on a plane, they're coming to America. Ooh, drinking La Corona. Enjoy the Corona. To drink cold, yes. I'm almost done with this $10 beer. Bloody hell. What a Pier 17 beer here. Wow. Okay, you know, Heineken is okay. Heineken is okay. Sandhog Heineken bar, yes. I love the Brooklyn Bridge too, JC. The Brooklyn Bridge is a vision of a true genius, a Renaissance man of his time. His name was John Augustus Roebling. John A. Roebling immigrated here in 1832 from the walled village of Mulhouse in Germany. Oh, actually, was Ken Burns who did Brooklyn Bridge? It was his first documentary. Oh, so it was Ken Burns. Then what did Rick Burns do? Did Rick Burns do the Statue of Liberty one? I always forget. Now, thanks for correcting me, Southern Pacific. Oscar Contreras, Huepa, Puerto Rico. 87 degrees in Puerto Rico today. Turn on the air conditioning. Eating on the rooftop bar, feeling the wind, sightseeing are great. Yes, indeed, Forever 18. $10, it should have been a pint, Rick. I agree. Merman is way better, girl and girl. Merman's way better. Merman is way better. We're going to walk the Brooklyn Bridge in a little bit. We got some more statues to talk to here in Lower Manhattan. A megabyte version, that's right. No, it is. If it says Rick Burns, then yeah. I always forget. It's Rick Burns did some of them, and then Ken Burns did the other ones. I forget. Statue of Liberty was also Ken Burns. That was his third documentary. Then what did Rick Burns do? What did Rick Burns do? Did he do the one about baseball or something like that? I forget. Vieto Trota. Ciao. Buongiorno. Tanti saluti Italy. Buongiorno. Che bella la Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, indeed, Forever 18. Yes, there's lots of rooftop bars here in New York City. Yes, indeed. There's a rooftop bar right behind me called The Greens here on Pier 17. There's a rooftop bar across the river called at the One Hotel. Ken Burns did baseball also? Okay. Then what the hell did Rick Burns do? What the hell? I'm all confused now. I'm gonna have to go researching when I get off and when I hop off the stream here. Brooklyn Bridge is an elegant elder lady, 139 years old. Opened up on May 24th, 1883. Rick Burns did a documentary. Okay, New York. He did the New York documentary film. Okay. So Rick Burns did New York documentary film. Ken Burns did everything else. Okay. I get it now. Good to see a horse lover. 89 degrees 2 days ago. 98.6 degrees in France. Bienvenue, horse lover. Bienvenue. Who the heck is Rick Burns? I think Rick Burns is Ken Burns' brother. Rick also did the Andy Warhol one. I have New York documentary film on DVD. So, Rick also did Coney Island. Okay, there we go. Rick did the Coney Island one. Good to see you, John Stevenson. Welcome. YouTube doesn't show clear results for a Ken Burns Brooklyn Bridge? No, because the Ken Burns Brooklyn Bridge documentary keeps on getting taken down off of YouTube. I think it's only available on the PBS app or something like that. Merci, bonjour, bienvenue. Brooklyn Bridge documentary, I could watch that over and over again, and guess what? It makes me cry every time. I have the DVD copy of Coney Island, and right now my DVD copy of Coney Island is in the Coney Island Museum. If you ever see me... Exactly, his name is Rick. Zia Zalico, welcome. New... Absolutely. Bloody hell. Getting a whole bunch of notifications here. Yeah. Good afternoon there, Deming. Have to watch that? Ange, you gotta watch it. Good to see you, Ange. Everyone follow Yo Ange, great YouTuber from the Upper West Side. Hope you're feeling better after your injury, your scooter injury, Ange. I hope I didn't give you a heart attack riding my e-scooter around town yesterday. Some people got very upset that I was running red lights and going through stop signs. But then on the other half, people were saying how courteous of a driver I was and how safe I was being driving. So go. I don't know if I'm good or bad. I don't know. I have no idea. But Ange, I'm going to show you a gigantic ape once I finish my Heineken here. That was not 12 hours. That was not 12 ounces. That was more like 10 ounces. But anyway, a Seaport beer. Now I'm ready to live stream, damn it. Yeah, I was running red lights and stop signs and stuff, and people were saying I was dangerous. Scooter is super cool, Ange. It's a great way to get around. And I have bad mic. Yes, you know, Rip Paul, I was a bike messenger back in the 90s when there were no bike lanes. So, and my life was not like Premium Rush. Oh, try a good IPA beer. I love IPAs. But they're selling beers right here on the pier, and I wanted a quick beer. I know, next time I'm going to bring my own damn cup. All right. Let's wander around here. I am an IPA drinker by choice. So, colorful house, or this is actually taxi cab sign. Oh, there's a taxi cab sign, right? Is this called? Oh no, High Five Taxi Cab is this called. Ooh, NYPD helicopter. I was riding like a true New Yorker. Thank you so much. I was riding like a true New Yorker. But I was being, I was being safe. I was being courteous. Bring a big Yeti. Say school. Ange, Ange, we got to have a beer one of these days, Ange. We got to have a beer. Ange, next time you're in Coney, I'm going to take you to the brewery, and we're going to get a nice big old beer. Have us a merman or a mermaid. All right. Recyclables only. Yeah, I love IPAs there, Ronald. I love IPAs. I am an IPA drinker. You're coming to get me after my ride yesterday? Absolutely, horse lover. Absolutely, Ange, let's do that. Well, Paul, if you're ever in Coney, let me know. A good Pilsner, Rick, is the Mermaid. So here's Ape Fest. I wonder how I access the Ape Fest. That's absolutely easy, Ryder, yes. So here, I'm going to show you a big, gigantic ape. I'm going to show you a big, gigantic ape.
I need to invest in NFTs. I'm gonna invest all my money in NFTs.
Oh, that one beer got me like right, just nicely buzzed so I could do this live stream. Wow, we've already been doing this for an hour. So Ange, there's a gigantic ape here that's only gonna be here for 2 more days. Here on Pier 17. Oh, look, they even got an Ape Fest thing on the boats. Wow, they even got an Ape Fest thing on the Wavertree from 1885. Wow. So Ape Fest is an NFT festival.
For people who like NFTs. I need to invest more in NFTs.
Look at this gigantic ape, people. Look at this thing. This thing is huge. Wow. Oh, that's awesome, Andy Jean. Yep, the Ambrose. The Ambrose is a lighthouse ship from 1908. And then behind it is the Wavertree from 1885. That's a cargo ship that probably circumnavigated the entire globe at least 3 times. And then we have a gigantic ape here for Ape Fest. Is the Wavertree his ship? Who knows? And it is huge. Have I been to the punk rock show here? Yes, I have, John Lord. John Lord, we actually live streamed inside of there. And if it's open right now, we'll pass through there. We'll walk through the show. But wow, they even outfitted the Wavertree with Ape Fest stuff. That's pretty cool. It's Ape Fest here on Pier 17. All that money you got from only the last 2 days. Exactly, K Pepper. How did you miss that one? Yeah, John. Yeah, we went in there. I need to spend my Lamborghini money on NFTs. Luckily, I'm pretty decent in bed. Ape Fest, baby. It's Ape Fest. Lots of weird wannabe rich people wandering around here. Here it's more relaxed than the Statue of Liberty was. It's pretty wild about the Statue of Liberty. Statue of Liberty, officially one of the most expensive destinations in the world, the 3rd most expensive destination in the world to visit. When you factor in hotel and food and all that, it's kind of crazy. Good to see you, S. Fields. Welcome. Here's our lighthouse ship, the Ambrose from 1908. Am I fungible? No, I'm not, Paul. Paul, I am not a non-fungible token. Nay, 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 nay. I'd rather spend my money on a good beer and an experience on an NFT. But probably if I do spend my money just right, I could probably buy some more experiences with an NFT. I don't know, people. Ooh, that one beer got me all sassy. Yeah, lots of fake rich people. True words. And you've been living here long enough. You're a true New Yorker. You understand what I mean. Yes. Well, this lighthouse ship has not traveled the world, horse lover, but the Wavertree has. The Wavertree, the historians here at the South Street Seaport Museum guesstimate that the Wavertree has probably circumnavigated the entire globe at least 3 times. Don't you like Sassy Dutch? Hey, it's Sassy Dutch. I got a light little beer buzz going here. Hey, one more for my baby, and one more for the road. Rick, I'd rather have cash too. I'd rather have gold doubloons. Let's take a look once again here at the East River. Sassy Dutch. I'm scaring the pigeons, people. Yes, the beer gave us $10 worth of sass. Yes. People that ride bikes, good tip if you're scary. Exactly. If you're scared, don't even bother to try it. Ooh, what's this guy doing? We got like a fashion shoot happening on this boat? Oh, what the hell? Look at that. Wow. They're living the life. Oh, gold doubloons. Joe will help me find gold doubloons. Oh my God, Ange. I'm down for that, Ange. We gotta go on a gold doubloon adventure. If I had 2 beers, I'd be lit. Or as the kids call it, litty. Good to see you, Robert. Welcome. Poser or Diddy? Yeah, maybe. Maybe somebody's engagement photos. Who knows? He's obsessed over gold doubloons. Me too. Give me some gold doubloons. They're having a good day. Just hanging out on a little boat. Going on a boat, you know. I know he's on his cell phone driving the boat. What the hell's that all about? I'm getting lit today, sunshine after the rain. I'm getting lit today. Call me a Bic lighter. I'm lit. Diddy thinks he's still Diddy. Yes, indeed. When I was a bike messenger, I actually delivered something to Big Bad Boy Studios, a bad boy office. The office is a Bad Boy Entertainment, and I very briefly met Diddy. He's calling for directions, maybe. Good to see you there, Brooklyn Bella. Welcome. Brooklyn Bella, I had 12 ounces of beer, so I'm all like loopy now. Yeah, Sean the Puff Daddy Combs. First time you saw a plane walk. Yeah, wasn't that cool there, Forever 18? Yes. Can't imagine somebody walking into that building. It was something else? Yes. Yes, indeed. All right. Let's make our way down to the charging bowl. Then we're going to make our way back up. Thank you so much, Brooklyn Bella. Good to see you. Welcome on into the show. Ooh, it's raining. Ooh, it's raining again. Used to be a walking bike messenger. I was a walking bike messenger when it snowed. Dancing down the pier, singing New York City history and a trivia song? Sometimes. Sometimes I do that. Let's say goodbye to the large ape because it's only going to be here for another 48 some odd hours. That's right. John Lore, that's right. Oh my God, don't be tardy for the party. I remember that song. Is that an NFT? What was that? That was like a Real Housewives song, right? The tardy for the party. Used to be a bike messenger in the 80s. Zito, good to see you. Yeah. It was nice. There it is. Our gigantic ape who's only going to be here for another 24 hours. It's not going to be here much longer. It's not going to rain, but you know. I know, right? I know. We're recording Real Housewives. What the hell's wrong with us? Anyway. Yeah, there's lots of fake millionaires around here at the moment. So let me get out of here. Beer is good, yes. You just got to watch your calories, exactly. Used to get high with the bike messengers when you worked in a House of Morgan. John Lore, why am I not surprised by that? All the best I'm just going to say this, all the best bike messengers smoke a lot of weed. Just saying, people. I'm just saying. We need to calm down after all that adrenaline we've been taking in.
You're not like getting a car to drive to a different airport. Right, exactly.
Exactly. Real Housewives is a good time, and no brain power is needed. Good to see you there, Ramona. You walked to some transplant the other day. Oh my God, yeah, flip-flops in New York City is not good. Nay. No, you never know what you're going to walk into when you have that. So, car couriers used to smoke a lot. Welcome back, Toba. So here during Hurricane Sandy, this is how high the water was. During Hurricane Sandy, it'll be right up to my chest at 4 feet high. Hurricane Sandy, a scary experience here in New York. And it is like raining. It is like raining out here. Yeah, I know. I would say it's more dangerous than gross. Yes, it is, because you never know what you're going to step in when you're walking around. That's why I do not recommend wearing flip-flops here in New York. New York is a dangerous place. You got to be careful. Well, see, and going downstairs to the bodega is different because you're only going like 500 feet. It's when you travel the city miles on end in flip-flops, and then you're riding the highway to the danger zone if you do that. Let's see how the Leaning Tower of Lower Manhattan's doing. 161 Maiden Lane. Let's see this thing here. Good to see you, Tom. Welcome. Can you guys see this building lean? It's leaning 3 feet to the north or 3 feet to the right from this perspective here. You met your fiance after Hurricane Sandy and she came to fix your internet connection and made everything better. Aww. Like Top Gun reference there, Chibe. Awesome. This building is gonna probably get taken down. Absolutely, Ange. Take a pic. Take screenshots, tweet them at me at DutchMoz, and I will retweet you. There's lots of weird fake millionaires around the NFT festival right now. So a couple of people being escorted in. So don't want to deal with all that hullabaloo. Let's walk all the way down. Let's walk all the way along the waterfront here. And then we'll walk up Broadway. We'll do a little Broadway walk here, making our way over to the Brooklyn Bridge. Yes, aren't you calm thanks to the purple here? This is a pilot program from the Department of Transportation, the DOT, where we're experimenting with calming colors underneath the highway. And purple is the color. Fake it, fake it, fake it till you make it. And this gimbal today, boy, holy crap, is this thing off level. Gimble does not like me today. Oh, look at the ferries coming in and out. Green is calming too. All right, let's see what's the name of this ferry here. The Jewel of the Harbor. Ah, look at that. It's the Jewel of the Harbor, people. The Jewel of the Harbor. NYC ferry, only $2.75, and now we'll take you all up and down the East River and out to the Rockaways. Beautiful Brooklyn skyline right over there. The Cheesecake Tower, the tallest building in Brooklyn, at 1,099 feet tall. It's roughly the same height as the Chrysler Building, Brooklyn's first super tall building. Good to see you, Clara. Welcome. Boy, I am getting all the notifications on my phone today. I'm getting Uber notifications and Amazon just sent me a notification. Why are they sending me all notifications now, damn it? Is it because I have a strong internet signal using a VPN? Let's walk underneath the Prince Memorial Highway, also known as Purple Rain Way. That's why it's painted purple. Even though Prince is from Minnesota. It's an NFT thing. Oh, okay. Bom tarde Brazil. Luis, good to see you. It's Notification Fest on my iPhone. Notification Fest brought to you by Apple, Verizon, and T-Mobile. Ah, you're eating barbecue chips while watching the stream. Enjoy the barbecue chips there, Clara. It is calming. I'll see you later, Ronald. Have a great day. Off to the gym. Work off some of those IPAs. It is calming, damn it. It is calming. And NYC Junior with a $2 super chat. NYC Junior, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Much appreciated. Hey now. IPAs over NFTs any day. Luis Enrique, you'll be here next year. Awesome. Come on out to New York. We ain't going nowhere. Very relaxing indeed. Right now, they could do something about the urine smell underneath the highway. Right? Only 68 likes and 223 people watching. Can we get at least 200 likes? Hit that like button, everybody. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Lets me know you care. It will help me in the algorithm that is YouTube. Good to see you, Cynthia. Yeah, it's funny weather today. First day of summer. It's a little cool out here, but it's also humid at the same time. But interesting weather. The nourishment, it's purple haze. Yes, indeed. Hit that like. Wish you could do it more than once. Awesome. Solo 104, 119 likes. Let's get to 200 people. Let's get to 200 likes. There's 229 of you guys watching. What's not to like? A lot of things, evidently. Show me I care. Show me that you guys care and hit that like button. Ooh, one of my favorite boats is right here. One of my favorite NYC ferries is right here. I like the name of this boat here. I like the name of this boat. For everyone who lives in Bay Ridge, the Owl's Head people. Owl's Head people. Owl's Head people. The Owl's Head, in honor of Owl's Head Park. Does Owl's Head Park look like an owl's head? I don't know. I don't think so. If I stop walking, people tune out, S-Fields. Good to see you, Neil. Welcome. If I stop walking, people tune right out. Happy summer solstice there, WGW. Today is the longest day of the year. We have the most sunlight today, even though we're not going to get too much direct sunlight today here in New York, and it's drizzling once again. The drizzle keeps stopping and starting. Boy, the weather doesn't know whether it wants to be dry or wet. And it is quite humid out. That's wrong. No, if I stop walking, people tune right out. You have never been to Owl's Head Park. Is it a nice park? Cynthia, yes it is. It's a beautiful park, has a great view of the Staten Island Ferry Terminal. Yes, intermittent drizzle. At least it's not raining. Tomorrow it's going to rain, so I think tomorrow we're just going to stay inside. We're going to do some flight simming, and then we're going to do a radio show. So if you don't follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch now. It's a nice park. Now, Owl's Head Park is home to Highlands Hills. Mayor Hyland wanted to build a subway tunnel from Brooklyn to Staten Island, only built about 100 or so feet of it until the Great Depression hit, and then all the funding got sucked up. So, yeah. To think one day there could have been a subway tunnel from Brooklyn to Staten Island. Ah, awesome, Paulette. Paulette, you have a blessed day too. Glad you're enjoying today's tour. Today's little stroll around Lower Manhattan. Coming up next, our next landmark is going to be the Charging Bull statue by Arturo de Monica. Yep, Mayor Hyland. You have a boulevard name from him. Yep, Mayor Hyland. Highland Boulevard. As a helicopter comes in and lands. You might recognize this heliport from the Grand Theft Auto series, Grand Theft Auto 4. They recreated this heliport. Good to see you, Michelle, out there in the great state of Oregon. When are we going to Twitch? We're going to go Twitch tomorrow, Easy Rider. Tomorrow we're going to have a radio show, probably around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. In the morning, I'm going to do either a truck sim or a flight sim, just to tell you guys that I'm going to be over on Twitch, and then we're going to go on Twitch for a few hours. I do some radio, so stay tuned. But I am very proud to report that I am still the only New York City live streamer to ever live stream with my legs dangling out the side of the helicopter. And better yet, I have a live stream where the majority of the live stream is actually flying in the helicopter and not in the waiting room. Good to see you, Travis. Welcome. I got to do a really cool collaboration with Fly Nyan, and we learned how the cell phone signal works in a helicopter. And yeah, my legs are dangling out the side of the helicopter. Only live streamer to do that. Hopefully more, hopefully Diana, hopefully. Hopefully more people are grabbing the horns and the balls. But we'll see when we get there. We'll see when we get there. So I was one of the first people to start live streaming here in New York City, Clara, about 7 years ago. That was the great stream, Paula. Yeah, if you search "flying over the greatest city," you'll find my helicopter live stream. But I started live streaming in May 2015. May 2015. And then I was actually one of the first people here on YouTube to live stream here in New York. Actually, probably one of, like, literally a handful of people. Action Kid, not one of them. Since people like to mention Action Kid, I'll just mention him now. Action Kid, not one of them. And, yeah. But now, thanks to, like, that New York Post article, people think live streaming is merely walking. And I like to say that it's a tour, people. It's a tour. Good to see you, Annie. Welcome. You still surprised people don't comment while I walk? No, Rick, it happens all the time. People start talking to me. They react to me because they think I'm talking to them. It happens all the time. Action, what? I don't know. I don't know, Neil. We're coming up to the Lower Manhattan Maritime building. This is where you pick up your ferry for the Governor's Island ferry. 2008, you watched Black Hawk land at that heliport. Awesome. Where have the years gone? I don't know. Cat lover, good to see you. You only obey places that like you. Awesome. Good to know. The guy who walked around with RuPaul was one of the first. Oh, Solo, that was a vlog. That was Nelson Sullivan back in the 1980s. That was a pre-recorded vlog. So that wasn't necessarily a live stream. That was not a live stream. That was a vlog, a pre-recorded vlog. The thing I love about live streaming is that you can't edit. It is life. It is life unedited. Here's the Governor's Island ferry. Let's see if my friend's over here. I have a security guard friend over here at the Staten Island Ferry. And she is a dear fan of the show. Let's see if she's here working. We'll say hi to her really quick. Ooh! Ooh, he's doing Premium Rush! It's the Premium Rush guy. Not live, but no, yes, exactly. First one with a video camera. Solo. I think there were people who videoed on the Wonder Wheel earlier than that. I know there were people who filmed on the Wonder Wheel as early as the 70s who did it in what we would call a vlogging style, but Nelson Sullivan did do it RuPaul. I mean, but I wouldn't consider that the first. Understand that the Wonder Wheel is 102 years old, so quite a few people have videoed or filmed in that style, documentary style. But that is a great video, and that's a great series of videos that Nelson Sullivan did back in the 1980s. Oh, I appreciate that, Diana Lee. All right, so give everyone a little bit of what we have done so far. Michelle, you liking this? I'm glad you're enjoying. We started right here. Oh, it's like off the map, but we started way up here. We kind of came across City Hall Park. We came down, we walked along Gold Street a little bit, then down Frankfurt. We came down Water and Pearl. We walked through the South Street Seaport here in Fulton Street. The Ape was right here, the South Street Seaport, Pier 17. We walked down the waterfront. We're now here next to the Staten Island Ferry, Now we're gonna see Peter Minuit Plaza, make our way up to the Charging Bull. We're then gonna see, actually gonna see the Stock Exchange and Fearless Girl. Then we'll go up over here to Zuccotti Park and see Double Check. We'll go to the World Trade Center, and then we'll go over to the Brooklyn Bridge. Aren't I tired of walking? No, I've only been touring here for an hour and 25 minutes. And understand that I am a licensed New York City tour guide, and I tend to be on my feet for at least 6 to 8 hours a day. So this is nothing. Michelle, I'm glad you're enjoying. Absolutely, Nash, absolutely Nash. Very much a pro, exactly. Yes. Ooh, some of the ticket reseller people giving me the evil eye. Yep, like a real New Yorker. Picking up my stride, damn it. Let me show you New Amsterdam. Nah, this is not a lot of walking, guys. This is not a lot of walking. I've only been walking for an hour and a half. It's not a lot of walking. All right. Let's see the Costello plan. So right here is New Amsterdam in 1660. This is the Costello plan. This is how large New York City is. Right here we have Wall Street. Broadway is right here. And this is where the Customs House is today, Fort Amsterdam. I do carry water. Yes, I do. Today I have a Dr. Pepper. Good to see your photos. Everyone streams in Times Square. It's much more exciting. This is oh my God, why am I blanking out on the name of this street here? This is Broad Street here. Broad Street used to have a canal that used to run up and down it. The New York Stock Exchange is now here on the corner of Broad and Wall Street. But this is the Costello plan from 1660, today done in a bronze relief. And you see here, we could actually get right down here. No Gansevoort. No, Gansevoort is too far north there, Annie Jean. Not on this map. This is New Amsterdam here, called the Costello plan. Yep, the Costello plan, 1660. See? Let me show you. There it is. 1660. So this is 4 years before the British come here and basically take this over the course of a weekend. New Amsterdam becomes New York over the course of a weekend, about 355 years ago, about, give or take. Yep, the rest was all Native Americans, all Lenape. The Lenape Indians were the ones who inhabited this area. Manhattan is derived from the Native American word Mannahatta, which means land of many hills. And where I'm walking right now is called Peter Minuit Plaza. Peter Minuit was the man who basically struck the deal with the Lenape, with the native Lenape. And somebody just threw something at me, so I'm just gonna keep on walking. Good to see you, NYC Wayfair, welcome. I've been working hard a long time. More than welcome, NYC Wayfair. I'm glad you appreciate it. I gotta check my bag really quick. Somebody just threw something at me. Somebody who was very upset that I was walking with a camera here threw something at me. So let me make sure everything is safe here. No, it was kind of mutual. I'm not gonna get into the synopsis of what's happening here, because I have something a little bit more to take care of here. Hold on one second, guys. Let me make sure everything is fine. Okay, that's good. Okay.
Nice sneakers.
All right. All right, yeah, somebody threw something at me, and luckily it did not hit my bag. So that's good. Cue the jazz elevator music, right? Yes. No, it was like a can. Everything's all good, Aurora. Everything's all good. There's a couple of homeless people who always hang out in Peter Minuit Plaza. You understand? Preferring not to be on camera, but just avoid it. Exactly. Yeah, so just gotta keep moving. There's always one, Joe. That's right. There's always that one. Now, there are a couple of rather aggressive homeless people who hang out by Peter Minuit Plaza. And I know when I show the Costello plan back over there, that's where they tend to hang out, and they tend to sometimes get a little aggressive. So, but yeah, a can was thrown, and it hit the back of my bag. I think he was going for my head. There is a thin line between throwing something and assault. Yes, there is. I tend to agree with that. But just got to keep moving. It's okay, Rick. Rick, this is the adults table. You could use all the language you want. It's okay, photos. Photos, it's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to move to Miami out of fear. Yeah, I think it was like a plastic bottle, or who knows what the hell it was. Good to see you, Esteban Fernandez. Welcome. I will stay cool. I am contractually obligated to stay cool. All right. It's okay, guys. Making our way up to the Charging Bull statue. Try to have a good attitude because you never know. Absolutely, there, bagels and walks. Absolutely. Manvi, I don't do Times Square. About 8 people do Times Square every day. So I think Times Square is covered, Manvi, so you could watch their live streams. Homeless people not always harass people, but you know, a good portion the aggressive ones tend to. Wow. So I have to show this, guys. Here we are. This is the Mta Headquarters right here. And clearly the bus from the Mta Bridgerton tunnels does not like this curb cut here. He has taken out the barricades here. And yeah. Wow, he really doesn't like the barricades here. Yeah, no Times Square here, Manvi, sorry. After yesterday's taxi incident? What was the taxi incident? Oh, the taxi driving on the street? That was pretty scary. Yeah, we are the original and unique ones here. We tend to be, anyway. Here's a customs house designed by Cass Gilbert, the same architect who designs the Flatiron Building, and also the Great Hall over in Ellis Island. If you remember the movie Ghostbusters, this is where, is it Susan Sarandon? Who was in Ghostbusters? It wasn't Susan Sarandon, it was the other woman. This is where she was a tour guide. Good to see you, Myrna. You don't know what you walked into? It's okay. They filmed that scene of Ghostbusters, like literally. Sigourney Weaver. Thank you so much, Annie Jean. Sigourney Weaver, that's the one. Sigourney Weaver. She played a tour guide in this museum, and they filmed the scene. Let's get the exact camera shot here. They filmed Sigourney Weaver right about here. They filmed that shot right here. Right here in front of this building. The Customs House, today the Museum of the Native American, or American Indian. It's a great museum. Right, Nibble, let's look to some statues. Here's the Bowling Green fence, created in 1771 to keep the statue of King George III safe. Here used to be funnels of the monarchy. We cut off those funnels, melted those down into musket balls, and you can see where they cut them off, right here. And if you don't believe me, here's the sign. Bowling Green, the first public park here in New York City. And as the name suggests, they used to bowl on this green. Many, many moons ago. Right here where this fountain is today, this would have been where the statue of King George III would have stood. Literally right there. How cool is that? Good to see you, Julie Ross. Welcome. All right, now let's see. Looks like we have a whole bunch of activity going on by the Charging Bull statue. Are more people waiting to touch a picture with the balls or a picture with the horns? I recommend grab the bull by the horns. It's much better. Good to see you, Tom. Welcome. Let's see here. I like to grab the bull by the horns, not the balls. Let's see. Ooh, a longer line. A longer line. Oh, good to see you, Stan. Welcome. Good to see you. Huh?
I guess I should join your show.
You want to join my show? So this is a great tour guide. His name is Stan. He's doing an American Revolution tour here.
Just finished.
Just finished.
Yep.
Nice. Good to see you.
See you. I don't like the t-shirt.
I know. Sorry about that. I haven't changed. I'm coming off of work. But as a tour guide, do you recommend taking a picture with the balls or with the horns?
The horn.
Right, there you go. See, folks? Stan says take a picture with the horns, right? Grab the horns to kill you.
The other end is a shorter line.
Oh, I know. Today, the tourists are smart today, so they're taking pictures with the horns. That's good to know.
Besides, if you go to the horns, you can see the repair work from that nut.
Oh, yeah, when he hit with a banjo. That's right. That's good. Everyone's saying
Tour
horns.
guides work for the same company.
That's right.
We hang out online.
We hang on our line together. I'll let you get to your thing. We're making our way up to the Brooklyn Bridge, so
Dutchman.
I'll see you later, Stan.
All right,
Have a good one, man. Good to see you, man. I have done many a tour with Stan. And see, even Stan said, take a picture with the horns, not the balls, everyone. You don't want to get caught up in that. But yeah, he's eating his lunch. I'm going to let Stan go and let him enjoy his lunch. But look at this. Okay, I'm happy to report that the line is longer. And by the way, Stan is on Twitter. So you could find Stan on Twitter. I'm blinking out on his name right now, but he is adorable, Michelle. So look at this. Everyone's taking pictures with the horns. Yes. This is a good sign here. Yeah, no, he's good people. Stan, I've known Stan now for like 10 years. Us tour guides stick together. Have all the mask requirements eased. Rick, only basically in crowded areas you want to wear a mask. If you're outside, it's fine. But there it is, Charging Bull statue. Right there. Created by Arturo de Monaco back in 1989. But yes, the mask requirements have eased. Oh, so you want me to explain the, yes. Hey, let me see if I can show it to you guys. There was a crazy person who hit the Charging Bull statue with a banjo. Let me zoom in here. So if you look closely at the horn on the left-hand side, you can see some indentations. Can you see that, guys? See those indentations right there? There was a guy who hit the statue with a banjo and actually put a hole in the statue. They had to repair it. Think of the Charging Bull statue like a big chocolate bunny. It is hollow on the inside. He's 3,000 pounds of bronze. And yeah, even on mass transit, John, yes. But yeah, he hit the statue with a banjo, and yeah, it was kind of crazy. Iowa oak, yes. Iowa oak, lots of wrenches, Iowa oak. If you're a good member in the chat, you eventually become a moderator. Iowa oak, if there are too many moderators in this live stream, I highly recommend watching somebody else, because I don't put up with any shenanigans. Boy, this must really trigger people. I think all the moderators trigger some people. I think all the moderators trigger people because they think they want to be able to do stuff like that they do in other people's live streams. I think it triggers people. Make you a moderator. You're too new. You're too new. Aurora, you gotta be a good member in the chat for at least a few months. And if you ask me to be a moderator, you probably won't become a moderator, especially in a DM. If you tell me, not triggered, just curious. Okay, curiosity also triggers people. So why even bring it up, Iowa Oak? Can you become a moderator? Nash, in time, Nash, in time. Darren's wife's on a moderator, that's true. Yeah, we got mods enough right now. So be patient, everybody. You've never seen this many mods before. Oh no. Every question, every tour, same question exactly.
It's not an open.
Yeah, don't ask to be, your curiosity did kill the cat. But no need to, you know, if there's too many mods here, guys, you know. Mods make you comfortable, Darlene? Well, yeah, when the chat gets crazy, we have plenty of mods to take care of stuff.
I forgot to ask you.
Exactly, the mods respect each other. Yeah, read the chat rules, folks. Read the chat rules. Sunshine NYC, like, good to see you. All right, let's go see Fearless Girl really quick. Are we getting ice cream? No, we're not getting ice cream. Just had a beer. Just had a beer. No ice cream today. Back to the tour, exactly. Going down Exchange Place right now. But yes, lots of mods here. That's right. Thank you so much, Sarah Fields. Is Delmonico's a steakhouse? I mean, steak tartare was supposedly invented at Delmonico's. Now, this construction will never be finished. Steak tartare was, and Delmonico's is pretty good. I mean, it's a little expensive, obviously, but it's a pretty good place to eat. Expensive. Is Delmonico's closed their bagels and walks? That's something I do not know. Nash, you work at the World Trade. Awesome. You don't like steak tartare? It's not for everyone. Good to see you, Don B. Welcome. Maybe in a few years, bagel? Maybe. The mods do rock on this channel. Ooh, the sun's coming out now. The more sun comes out, the more it's going to rain later. All right, we're on Broad Street now. Let's go say hello to Fearless Girl really quick. All right, Broad Street, everybody. In front of the New York Stock Exchange. Jumping out here today. And it's getting warm now. I love Lower Manhattan, me too. You before Peter Luger's over Delmonico's. I haven't been to either in a very long time. You can see a touch of blue in the sky. Yes. Got a little bit of blue up there in the sky. Let's go say hi to Fearless. Wow, Fearless Girl has a whole crowd around her too. Zito, happy summer solstice. Happy summer solstice. Here is the New York Stock Exchange, and in front of it, a very ceremonially planted buttonwood tree right there. Used to work on Water Street. Nice. I used to work on Water Street too. Everyone taking pictures with Fearless Girl. This is great. Fearless Girl getting some love and attention today. How you doing? Oh, tourist star. We should do some pagan ritual for the summer solstice. What should we do? Should we have? Do you have to burn anything or anything like that? I love that statue too, Annie. Annie, we wish the Fearless Girl a happy first birthday. How many? I don't know. Many years. I don't know how many damn years ago it was now. Like 4 or 5 years ago. And the creator of the statue, Kristen Visbal, was there. That was so cool. Actually, got to have a quick chat We're Kirsten Visball. Ooh, is Federal Hall open? Let's go inside Federal Hall. Oh man, Federal Hall is opened, everyone. Konnichiwa from Japan. Konnichiwa. If you tap Fearless Girl on the head 3 times, it's good luck. Let's see if Federal Hall is open. Federal Hall, one of my favorite places to live stream in. You remember walking through Wall Street from the R train? Yes. Me too. Yeah, Myrna, I used to go inside Federal Hall all the time on the live stream. So let's see if we could just go in. Let's see. Buenvenidos Argentina, Mario. Mermaid Parade did rock, Zito. I'm happy to have the live stream replay back up and running. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Let's see, do we have to wear a mask? Okay, and okay, let's put on a mask. We're gonna put on a mask and we're gonna get inside of Federal Hall here. Federal Hall is going. I missed a lot of moderating. I could tell, John Laura. I was watching the replay the other day. All right, let's do this. Oh, I'm so happy to see this place back open again. One-way entry. Hey, guys. Oh, look at this. We're finally back in Federal Hall. Yes. Good to see you, Caesar. Oh, this is one of my favorite places. Look at the rotunda here. I do not speak Spanish. And there's no bathroom here. But this was the customs house at one point. And look at this cool little thing. Look at this lock here. I miss showing you guys this. Look at this. Look how cool this is. Now, this used to be the customs house, and all the sailors used to line up around the rotunda here. And they walked this pathway so often that, look, they wore in all of the marble here. Look at this. This was the line for all the merchants and sailors. And they wore it in. Look at that. Oh, this is so great to see. But you can see how they wore in. They used to wait in line here to go through the customs house. And you see how they worn in all of the marble here? How cool is that? And see, the line turns in. And then this is probably the most historic thing in here. This is where George Washington stood on this, April 30th, 1789. This is where George Washington was inaugurated. Was right here. We're actually on the steps just behind me. But how cool is this? Yeah, this is a treat. Absolutely. You're more than welcome, guys. This is like a piece of history. 1789, April 30th. Now, George Washington's Bible, where he prayed for the oath, is inside here. And obviously this is closed right now. But hopefully this will all open up very soon. Denim, cotton wool, coffee. So captains swore that their cargo lists are accurate. They would wait in line right here in the rotunda. But so many people, so many sailors waited here that it wore in the marble here. But yeah, this is a big piece of history right here. And it's not fully open, it looks like, but give it some time and it will be. Give it some time. Give it some time. Pretty cool, huh, guys? Here's George Washington doing his inauguration. Oh, I'm so happy this is open again. Wow. Yay. Oh, I'm so happy. You're more than welcome, guys. If everything was more open, I'll be able to show you a lot more, but it looks like a lot of things are closed, but this is good that it's open. We know that it's open now, and we're going to have to come back here again very soon. It's so neat. Oh, I'm so happy this is open again. I am so happy this is open again. I think the marble is from the United States, but I don't know exactly where. Maybe Pennsylvania? I forget. But the Bible that George Washington prayed on, that's in that building. And when it opens up again, I'll show you the Bible that George Washington did his oath of office on. Building is a treasure. It's a survivor. It's a survivor, that building. Building has a lot of history, and if that marble could tell stories. But we'll be back in there once it all opens up. We will go back in there and I'll show you the Bible he prayed on once that door opens up. There you go, Tuckahoe marble. All right, so from Western Connecticut. All right, I wasn't too far off. You're more than welcome, guys. All right, let's make our way back over to Broadway. In front of us, Trinity Church. That's actually part of the cemetery of Trinity Church right there in front of us. And then here, oh, that's cool to know. That's really cool to know there, Bagels and Walks. Bagels and Walks, thank you so much for the information. Here's Trinity Church. Right, yeah. And now I'm going to impatiently wait to cross the street here. This is Broadway. Let's cross Broadway here. Oh yeah, Rick, great tour today. We're not done. We are not done because we still got to walk Brooklyn Bridge. So now we're going to see Double Check. And never been to Argentina. Oh, awesome. We're now going to see Double Check. And after that, after Double Check, we're going to go to the World Trade Center. World Trade Center, then we're going to go to the Brooklyn Bridge. Is back here in New York, I'll tell you what. Tourism is back. We are back, baby. As I walk north along Broadway, Zuccotti Park, right here. For all my old school New Yorkers, who remembers the chock full of nuts that used to be here? Who remembers the chock full of nuts that used to be here in the corner of Cedar and Broadway? It was literally right here, where this big sculpture is today. Hey, is New York back yet? Yes, it is. Yeah, New York never left. New York never left, baby. It is heavenly coffee, Max. Yes, it is. Now let's say hi to Double Check really quick. They had to move Double Check all the way up here to Broadway, where he originally was, because of these horrible picture booksellers. Sam's Falafel. Double Check sending some love today. Oh, did he win? Did you win, my friend? Did you win? Got his lottery tickets here. Yes. He's a survivor of 9/11, this guy. He's been through a lot. He used to have lunch with Double Check when he was down there in the corner of Liberty and Church. They had to move him because of these horrible 9/11 picture book sellers. And if you do come here, don't buy a picture book from some random person on the street. Go to the 9/11 visitor store, and I tap his head for good luck, sunshine. I tap his head for good luck. Here, let me show you where he used to sit. He used to sit right across the street here. This is Zuccotti Park here. This is a privately operated public space, POPs for short. Yeah, Rick, don't get me started about the 9/11 picture booksellers. If you dig around in my old live streams, there is a live stream where I do have a fight with one of them, because there's literally 30 lawsuits going on, ongoing lawsuits about these picture booksellers, and he heard me talk about that, started saying, no, it's not, and yeah. Oh, this guy's actually sitting. We have these two people that are sitting where Double Check used to sit. Little does he know the history. Little does he know the history. Okay, they're sitting. Double Check used to sit right there. And they're sitting where Double Check used to sit. Now here it is. Here's Double Check's spot. So he used to sit right here. You see the bolts? That's where Double Check used to sit. Survivor of September 11th. So why did they move him? They moved him because of the 9/11 picture book sellers. They used to use him as a point of reference. The 9/11 picture book sellers are basically, oh, you working remotely today, Nash? Which World Trade Center do you work in, Nash? You work in number 3, number 4, number 1? Anyway, there are these and so the 9/11 pictures. Let's see if there's any 9/11 picture book sellers around here right now. I don't think they are. Now they're usually over by St. Paul's Chapel. Oh, you're in number 4 World. Okay, so this is where Nash works, right here, number 4 World Trade Center. Has Double Check found his pen yet? No, he has not. He has been looking for that pen since 1982. But yeah, they're these 9/11 picture book sellers. They're trying to claim that it's public, that it's fair use, because what they do is they reverse some of the pictures. They turn color pictures into black and white. They make collages and all that stuff. But they stole a lot of photos from photographers. So there's about 40 ongoing lawsuits. Right around here, used to work at the Lower Manhattan Cultural Council at 5 World Trade Center. Really? Wow, Jordy, good to see you. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, if please try to keep personal conversations and side conversations to a minimum. This is not necessarily maintaining an AOL chat room where people just sit to talk to each other. And, you know, if this live stream becomes background to you, you know, you can still watch, but no need to just start talking to people, because I'm trying to answer all the comments and make everyone feel welcome. So you got a free picture book because the man liked you, so they can't be worth the money? No, Lala. No, Lala. No, that's a lot of stolen artwork or photography work in those picture books. But let me get a quick, we've been at it now for 2 hours, so let me get a quick drink of my Dr. Pepper here before we enter Memorial Plaza. Have a quick drink here. Okay. Okay, let's get a quick drink here, ladies and gentlemen. Then I'll continue on. Ah, yes, Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's delicious. That is delicious. All right. Let's continue on. All right. New York City is the star of this channel. That's right. Okay, Forever 18. All right. All right. Exactly. If you're going to spend money, that's why you want to go to the 9/11 Memorial Visitor Center. And a lot of that money that is acquired at the Visitor Center directly goes to survivors and family members affected by September 11th. Haven't had Dr. Pepper in years. Yeah, there you go. All right. So this is Greenwich Street. They reintroduced some of the grid plan here on the 16 acres that is the World Trade Center. But number 4 World Trade Center is right here. Number 3 World Trade Center is right there. That's number 7. And of course, number 1 right there, 1 World Trade Center. But this is Memorial Plaza. Memorial Plaza comprises of 274 white swamp oak trees. And this was designed by Michael Arad. Got a tour guide here doing her job. The Greek Orthodox Church, the St. Nicholas National Shrine right here, designed by Santiago Calatrava. I'm happy to see construction has resumed on that. Up here, this is Liberty Park. And then off in the distance over there, that is Fritz Cohen's Sphere. People are affected to this day. Yes, they are. It's very sad. The birthday flowers get me too. I'm really not in the mood to see people sitting on any names today. And oh, there we have people posing in front of the memorial, which is always a weird picture, with a big smile on their face. I don't recommend doing that. If there is anything to smile and pose in front of, do me a favor, pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree, which we're going to see in a few moments. A living memorial to everyone we lost on that horrible day 20 years ago. Here's Fritz Cohen's Sphere, the last surviving piece of sculpture art from the original World Trade Center complex. As you see, it bears the scars of that horrible day. For a while, it was in Battery Park, and then it was brought over here about 5 years ago. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, Bagels and Walks. For me, it's a very it's hollowed ground here, so I always wonder why people come here to, you know, it is a living memorial, but you know, a lot of people died here, so very powerful being here. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to walk from the south. We're going to kind of make our way up past Survivor Tree, make our way up and around the North Pool here. I'll call you Sean there, Bagels and Walks. Okay. Good to see you, Sean. I'll try to remember it. I'll try to memorize that. Yeah, it's been that long. We're kind of crazy. The last surviving piece of the original World Trade Center complex is right across the street. This is the footbridge that leads you into the World Financial Center today, called Brookfield Place. But this used to lead you into a set of stairs that used to take you into a parking lot. There was a parking lot right here where Liberty Park is today. Liberty Park is an elevated park which is over the entrance to a truck loading dock for the mall beneath us. Yeah, K-Pepper, I know somebody who did that exact same thing too. They dismissed the announcement to stay put. And she was here in 1993 also, so that's what made her leave. But let's, we have a couple of memorials within the memorial. Right here, where I'm walking, is called the Memorial Glade. This is in honor of everyone we have lost since September 11th. A sad fact is that more firemen have died after September 11th than on that horrible day. Here we have upthrustings of Manhattan schist. the bedrock of Manhattan Island, and then embedded in this is actual steel from the World Trade Center. This is steel from the Twin Towers, right here. So when I'm touching this, this is Twin Tower steel right here. You brought flowers, awesome, Miss Viking. Thank you so much. And Tom Venkin with a with a €5 super chat. Tom, thank you so much for the €5. Quick in and out here. I appreciate that, Tom. Thank you so much for joining today's €5 club. Much, much, much appreciated. Thank you so much, Pineapple Water. Good to see you. But we're roughly here where I'm walking. This would have been where the ramp was for all the recovery work here at the World Trade Center site. And actually, the anniversary of that just passed. All the formal recovery work was completed on May 30th, 2002. But right here, behind here, here's Survivor Tree. This is a calorie pear tree that used to stand next to 3 World Trade Center. Managed to survive both collapses of the Twin Towers. First tree to bloom in the spring, last tree to lose its leaves in the autumn. And check out my replays because we see this bloom and we see this lose its leaves. We're here throughout the year. But if there's anything you want to pose and smile in front of, do me a favor, pose and smile in front of Survivor Tree. Let's have a quick moment of silence, say a quick prayer here by the South Tower. Never gets easy coming down here. While I never liked the Twin Towers architecturally, I will give anything to have them back. So where this void is, it's in exactly the same area where the Twin Towers stood. And to be exact, where these trees are, where this last line of trees are, this would have been where the wall would have been for the Twin Towers. So once you pass these trees here, you are literally within the lobby of where either the South or the North Tower. And it is a very unique memorial. Yeah, Nash. You know, whenever I have to work here, I do tend to, if I see tourists doing some really disrespectful stuff, I tend to correct them. And I have gotten to some, I have gotten to some kind of shouting matches with people because people think that this is some kind of an attraction. This is not an attraction. This is a memorial. Good to see you, Martha. Yeah. Actually, where I'm standing would have been the old 1993 memorial, Jordy. That's right. Urbanist New Yorker, you just passed me. Awesome. Wow, you watching YouTube right now? Where are you watching? Let me see if anyone's watching YouTube around me. Yeah, S-Field. Yeah, I recommend coming here early. Come here early. Wow, you're watching YouTube. Awesome. But yeah, I have come here and corrected people sometimes when they behave. I don't like it when people disrespect this place. It's very special to me. And I don't like giving tours here, even though I have given tours here. I don't necessarily like giving tours here because it's pretty rough. Yeah, I know. Bagels and walks. Absolutely. Sean. Absolutely, Sean. All right, let's see the infinity point here. We got a really cool vantage point here of One World Trade Center. Most people don't get it, no. Yeah, horse lover, I agree. You notice how like I'm talking a little bit more quieter. I tend to quiet down when I get in here because this is a cemetery. Yeah, Zito. I was a bike messenger in the 90s, so I used to come here all the time. I actually used to have lunch here all the time. Oh my goodness, Nash. That's crazy. But here we go, guys. Here's the infinity point. Oh, you can really barely see it today. I do remember that, Jordy. There it is. Here's the infinity point. Pretty cool, huh? So now we're going to see another memorial within the memorial. We're going to see the plaque that is dedicated to everyone we lost back in 1993. So we're going to take a quick moment of silence here by the North Tower. Here we go. All right, let's keep moving. Good to see you, Moise. Right over here, the new Performing Arts Center. Here at the World Trade Center.
That's where he starts the play. And just a little bit before that, he talks about the...
I'm very excited about this building. It's going to be a very dynamic structure. No, do not toss pocket change into the memorial fountains. That's not what they're meant for. People started doing that a few years back, and they had to stop. They had to stop that. So do not. It's not like a wishing well. So don't. Please do not toss coins or anything like that into the memorial voids. That's not very polite. But I was not a tour guide when the Twin Towers stood. I worked in the financial industry for a time, and I worked for the NASDAQ market site down here at 55 Water Street. So I worked not that far from here, and yeah. So don't throw coins. People were doing that for a time. Don't do that. Here is the Oculus. The Oculus, designed by Santiago Calatrava, also known as the World Trade Center Transit Hub. This structure is meant to represent the spreading wings of a dove. This is something that I recommend posing and smiling in front of, because this shows New York's resilience. We always, we never forget, but we also move on and we live our lives. And taking the train to work, that is the best way to live your life. Keep it moving, I'd like to say. Keep it moving. But right here, where all this street art is, this is where number 2 World Trade Center will rise. None of the new buildings here at the World Trade Center will rise empty. We're waiting for anchor tenants to move in, and then we'll build the buildings. Always love your thyself. And where's my good vibes only? Where's my good vibes only one? Enrique, wrong channel, dude. Wrong channel, Enrique. This is good vibes only here, people. It's good vibes only. Yeah, New York is a living city. We must move on. And of course, never give up. Yes, I used to play CD 101.9, used to have jazz concerts in the Austin Tobin Plaza. And more crazily enough, on September 11th, the morning of September 11th, when everything was going on, Muzak played out loudly in the Austin Tobin Plaza. And people have painstakingly found the playlist for it, which is crazy. But good to see you there, John M. Welcome, good afternoon. Yeah, these are great backdrops to pose in front of. It is very creative, absolutely there, Revis. All right, let's go through, let's walk through St. Paul's Chapel. Let's walk through St. Paul's Chapel. Let's see the Bell of Hope here in St. Paul's. St. Paul's Chapel, one of the oldest buildings in all of New York City. This version of St. Paul's Chapel was completed in 1797. So it's a pretty old building. See, here in the corner, there's a 9/11 picture bookseller. These awful people. Oh, he's a picture bookseller too. Good to see you, Rolla. All right. Let's see the Bell of Hope. So here's St. Paul's Chapel. Century 21 is supposedly reopening next spring, Neil. But this cemetery dates back to the 1770s, so the British era. Is that legal? Yes and no. Girl on the curl, yes and no. They usually tend to sell their picture books right around St. Paul's Chapel for some reason. They're not allowed to sell the picture books within the World Trade Center perimeter. But that is not to say that they don't, because they do from time to time. But there's 40 ongoing lawsuits about those picture book sellers. This version of St. Paul's Chapel was completed in 1797. It's made of Manhattan schist, the bedrock of Manhattan Island. And when this church was completed, you see how it's facing this way here. This would have been the Hudson River in this direction here. So you're facing the beach. Something like that, girl on the curl, something like that. But for all my Londoners, all my people from London, here is the Bell of Hope. This was presented to the people of New York City in 2002 by the Lord Mayor of London and the Archbishop of Canterbury. This bell was created by England's renowned Whitechapel Foundry, which also cast the Liberty Bell and London's Big Ben. The pedestal is built from locally sourced Eastern brownstone. And directly beneath, you have here a, what is this here? This is a brass footprint of the Twin Tower complex, the World Trade Center complex. But this bell is rung on September 11th, symbolizing the triumph of hope over tragedy. So thank you to everyone in London for giving us this beautiful bell here. No, you cannot ring the bell. And I guess people have been trying to ring the bell because they have now these stanchions around it. So I guess people have been trying to ring the bell. The bell is only rung on September 11th. It is supposed to only ring on September 11th. But to the greater glory of God and in recognition of the enduring links between the city of London and the city of New York. The Bell of Hope, everyone. Here behind St. Paul's Chapel. Yeah, Darlene, tourists tend to go wild as of late. It is quite beautiful, and the story is even more beautiful. Yeah, how dare they even touch it, Nicole, right? Nicole, I have seen that thing thousands of times and have never touched it. I'll see you later there, Bagels and Walks. All right, we're coming back to City Hall. They do have cameras on it. There's like two cameras on it. We're approaching City Hall once again. And now it's time to do a walk over the Brooklyn Bridge. Some people's kids, yeah.
Some people's kids, I tell ya.
Today we're just gonna walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and go immediately to Cadman Plaza, where I'm gonna hop on my subway and go home today. We're already approaching the 3-hour mark here on today's live stream. Lots of tour guides out working. It's a beautiful thing. I'm loving seeing all my fellow tour guides back to work. It's a beautiful thing. We're back walking along Broadway here. Let's see, do I have enough time here? Yes, I do. Let's quickly cross. 4, 3, 2, 1. Yellow lights. All right, we have successfully made it across Broadway. My energy never seems to amaze you. I'm a tour guide. American tourists are notorious? No. K-Pepper. I hate to say this, guys. If you're from these places, I'm sorry. But from personal experience, these are the worst tourists and the countries they come from in order. So starting out at third place is Portugal. Tourists from Portugal tend to be very rude, tend to kind of do their own thing, and always never listen to the guide. In second place, Brazil. Brazil, especially young people from Brazil. Young folks from Brazil tend to be disruptive to the tour, kind of do their own thing. And yeah, they kind of always disappear in the tour and you got to go chase after them. But in first place, by far, these are the worst tourists I have ever dealt with, China. Chinese tourists tend to disrupt people around. Chinese tourists tend to touch artifacts in museums. Chinese tourists tend to leave the group and then expect you to go grab them. And I have had some terrible tours with Chinese tourists. I mean, terrible. Now that is not to say that folks from the United States are out of it. I mean, I have met some very bad tourists from the United States. Yeah, why you gotta pay a tour guide and not pay attention? Darlene, sometimes they just want pictures. So sometimes tourists come on a tour merely to take pictures. Did the naked city on the Brooklyn Bridge? I don't know, Joseph. But anyway, yes. Portugal, Brazil, and China. By far the worst tourists. Now, number one for the nicest, Canada. Canadian tourists, I wish they bottled them like water. Such nice people. I have never met and never toured a disrespectful or not nice Canadian tourists. Canadian tourists are the best. They tend to like to know everything. Some Canadian tourists, especially from Toronto, obsess over New York and they love New York. And I always feel that energy. I love that kind of energy. Yeah, it's kind of funny, it feels. It's kind of funny. But yes, Canada. Canada is very good. United Kingdom, for the most part, are very good. Folks from the States are pretty good. Probably the best state that I have toured around is Connecticut. Connecticut tends to be a very good state. This morning I had some lovely people from Louisiana. So southern states tend to be very nice. Southern states where people want to know the history tend to be extremely good tourists. But yeah, why you gotta hire a tour guide and not listen? But then again, some tourists only want to take pictures. They could care less about the history. And that's part of my job, is to show you all of the good picture taking places. But now let's walk over a very crowded Brooklyn Bridge. Where is the Strand Bookstore in Brooklyn? Gwen, the Strand Bookstore is not in Brooklyn. It's on 16th Street and Broadway here in Manhattan. No, I would say 95% of tourists are very good. 95% of them are very good. Thanks for mentioning your country, Caesar. Okay. Yeah, people in the Netherlands stand in gardens. Really? Anne, that's horrible, Anne. That's horrible. Where in New York City is a bad spot to take photos? There is really no bad spot to take photos. I mean, I guess in the middle of the street if you're disrupting traffic. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. My man. See, I know everybody here, people. Yallah, yallah. Inshallah. Inshallah, we'll all make lots of money this year. Inshallah. My favorite Arabic word. Inshallah, God willing. Good to see you. Visiting from July from Panama. Gwen, awesome. Coming up to New York. All right, we're going into Brooklyn, guys. We're going right into Brooklyn. My Dollar Water guy is here, but the guy is not here from the Dollar Water guy. So this little vendor area keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. This is and now here goes the copyright on the video. Let's sing along. Na 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 na. Why you take me to Funky Town? Yeah, these vendors are becoming a hazard. This area, I hate to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but this little area is one backfiring engine away from a stampede. This area here is one backfiring engine from a stampede, and it will not be good. So, Brooklyn Bridge is in the top 5 locations to visit here in New York. So always take your time when visiting, but also be cognizant of your surroundings. Now, what I recommend, if you've never come to New York, never came to New York, and if you're an early riser, if you're like waking up early in the morning, you know what I recommend doing? Come experience sunrise here on the Brooklyn Bridge. There is truly nothing like it. When you experience a sunrise here on the Brooklyn Bridge, you feel the city wake up, and there's no vendors out here. You can take amazing pictures. You can take all those pictures you imagine and dream of, because it's early in the morning and there's nobody on here. Jerry, this is my office. That's right. Not counting people on YouTube, I have probably taken thousands of people over this bridge, probably in a neighborhood of like 3,000-4,000 people, if not more. But this is my office. I took Had my morning tour, my bicycle tour over the bridge this morning. That's right, Usfield. It's pretty rough. How is it a hazard? Because it's a narrow spot. Like this is not legal right here. You don't want to be this guy right here, because he could really hurt somebody if he gets out of the way. But it's a narrow area there, Love Mirzi. It's a narrow area. It's only about 16 feet wide, 10 feet in the more narrower spots. And when you have tables impeding the way, if there's a massive stampede of people, you could, these tables are going to get in the way. So that's what makes it hazardous. I'll see you later, horse lover. But it's a very narrow area, and you just have to be cognizant of your surroundings. So always remain calm at all times, even when there's some crazy stuff going on. But don't be that guy on the electric scooter there, because that is incredibly dangerous. Look how crowded it is up here. It's very crowded up here, and you don't want to be zipping around in a electric scooter. It's not the best. Yeah, probably, Love Mirzi. Yeah, exactly, Esfield. But here we are, the 139-year-old Brooklyn Bridge. Steam power, horsepower, and raw manpower. That's what's built the Brooklyn Bridge. Built in an era before electricity, the Brooklyn Bridge is truly a handmade modern marvel. It took 14 long years to build the bridge, between 1869 and 1883. Years during which Thomas Edison invents the light bulb and the phonograph. Alexander Graham Bell invents the telephone. The buffalo were exterminated from the Great Plains. The catcher's mask and curveball were introduced to the game of baseball. In Washington, President Chester A. Arthur installs plumbing in the White House. And in Europe, Picasso and Einstein were born. The two towers of the Brooklyn Bridge, some 263 feet tall, were the tallest structures on the North American continent when they were completed in the summer of 1875. To give you a real idea of when this bridge was built, the tower closest to us, the Manhattan Tower of the Brooklyn Bridge, the week that tower was completed, General Custer lost at the Battle of Little Bighorn. Kind of amazing. Also, when they were doing test borings for the foundation for the Manhattan Tower of the Brooklyn Bridge, they found out that they would have to dig down to the appalling depth of 109 feet below river bottom. How many men were going to die in the construction of the foundation for the Manhattan Tower? So Washington Roebling, the chief architect and engineer of the Brooklyn Bridge, takes a huge gamble. And I quote, "I find this strata of sand perfectly suitable for a foundation for my Manhattan Tower. I'm quite confident it has not shifted in several million years." And he was correct. The Manhattan Tower of the Brooklyn Bridge does not rest on bedrock, but on sand, roughly 19 feet short of bedrock. We are now walking on the superstructure of the Brooklyn Bridge. The main promenade here, 12 feet above the roadway, that is elevated above the roadway for just one purpose: to give us the best view of the river and the harbor below. Also, the promenade is made of wood because this part of the structure moves the most. The Brooklyn Bridge is over-engineered to a factor of 6. So this bridge can move around quite a bit. The structure can expand and contract depending on the temperature. It could move around in the wind. This bridge is built to last, and with proper maintenance, this bridge could probably last about 1,000 years. You sure it's not bad air quality walking across the whole bridge? Love Mirzi, I do this 4 days a week. And I cross the Brooklyn Bridge multiple times in a day.
No?
I haven't died yet. So you want to come here, like I said, in the morning. It's probably the best time to get some of these pictures people are taking. And as Murphy's Law states, everyone will always stop in the narrowest part of the walkway. So as we see here, the walkway narrows down to about 10 feet. And people always stop here in the middle of the narrowest spot, as you see. And ooh, we got some people walking the bridge. All right. Can I do that? Oh, I want to do that. They got some engineers and stuff walking the bridge here. Walking the main cables here. How cool is that? I'm happy to report that the air quality here in New York City is much better than most cities. We have better air quality than Orlando, better air quality than Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, better air quality. Of course, Los Angeles, San Francisco. New York City is blessed with a little thing called Canadian high pressure. So every few weeks, the air pollution is pushed off the coast. So we have quite good air quality here in New York City compared to a lot of other suburban cities with smaller populations. And on an average day, up to 91,000 people cross the Brooklyn Bridge. That's around 21 million people a year. Yeah, Los Angeles air quality is notoriously bad. New York, it's much better. Let's see the dedication plaque from 1883, because we're coming up to it right now. I love this bridge too, Paula. It's my office. There's the original dedication plaque from 1883. Right here. John Augustus Roebling and Washington Roebling, the son, the builders of the Brooklyn Bridge. But who really builds the Brooklyn Bridge? Washington's wife, Miss Emily Warren Roebling. I never get tired of seeing the Brooklyn Bridge too. When Washington Roebling was doing, when he was designing the bridge, he probably went over hundreds of different designs for the Brooklyn Bridge. Oh my God, is that Lauren Glassberg? It's Lauren Glassberg from Channel 7. I'm a local. I'm a tour guide, so I'm probably bad.
This is amazing.
I'm probably bad to ask.
Well, I will ask you. Come to the bridge. What is this? What is it about the bridge that you think is one of the best places to hit during the summer?
It's an engineering marvel. It's 139 years old. And I mean, just look at it. It's just beautiful. John Roebling, when he designed this, he designed something to last the ages. So it never gets tiring. But come here at sunrise. That's the best time to see, feel the city wake up. Doesn't cost a dime, and it's an experience that you will never forget.
Oh my God, you're amazing. I love it. What's your name?
My name is Ed Dutchmaz, D-U-T-C-H-M-A-Z-Z.
And you run tours.
I run tours, and I'm giving a tour right here on YouTube.
Is this one of the spots, your favorite spots on your tours?
This is my favorite spot. Second place is Coney Island, but this is my favorite spot right here.
Can Mark get a shot of you doing your thing?
Yeah, well, I'm doing it right now.
Go.
Hey.
Just ignore him.
All right.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm just gonna go, Lauren, so have a good one, guys. All right, guys. That's it. We're on Channel 7 now. We're on Channel 7, folks. Just like that. And we have, this is funny. We have Channel 7 following us. You got it? Oh, you want some more? Keep going? All right, we're just gonna keep going. My beautiful bridge. I love my beautiful bridge. This is funny. This is so funny. Oh my God. Look at this. Yay! Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to be on Channel 7 now. Say hi to Lauren Glassberg from Channel 7. I was on Channel 1. Well, Channel 1 used my footage here on YouTube. And then... and then we were on Channel 11. Now we're going to be on Channel 7 today, it looks like. They're going to probably use it. I'm very photogenic, supposedly. ABC 7, Darren, ABC 7. So you can watch on the live stream when they do the news. I am pretty energetic. I drink Dr. Pepper. Good to see you from War Choice to Mass. Oh my God, it's loud. Oh my God. It's one thing about New York, it's loud. But good to see you, Hector. Welcome. Rick, you can have my autograph anytime. Just hit the... There we go, folks. There we go. Do you a PIX in New York? We have WPIX in New York. Yes, we do. Channel 11. All right. Let's get a quick view here of the skyline because it looks like my gimbal battery is about to die. So we're gonna quickly take a view here. Good to see you, Louise. Right place, right time. I love the Brooklyn Bridge. I mean, Coney Island is like a second place, but I could work on the Brooklyn Bridge every day and never get tired of it. Let's quickly take a view here of the greatest skyline in the world. Right here, baby. Right here. We have seen it all today, at least here in Lower Manhattan. They did ask the right person. Yeah, the gimbal's almost dead with the battery here, so we got to move briskly here. But ta-da! All right. We have about 15 minutes, 20 minutes on the battery here, so let's keep moving. Exactly, not only historical, but I get good exercise. It's a good exercise. It will take about 20 minutes, 30 minutes to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge. The first super tall building in Brooklyn. That's the Brooklyn Tower. Brooklyn Tower is 1,099 feet tall, is right over there. Same height as the Chrysler Building, roughly. That's right. No, I was not on the Mermaid Parade. Yeah. Really? That's kind of. I was out at the Mermaid Parade version for the Thanksgiving. I was not a part of that. Look at my beautiful Brooklyn Bridge. Skyscraper of this YouTube channel. The Yankees channel WPIX. There you go. Yes, indeed. I'm more of a Mets fan, so let's go Mets. Let's go Mets. All right. Yes, this gimbal is getting ready to bite the dust. And I do not have my charging cable for the gimbal today. We've done 3 hours, or close to 3 hours. See, we're at 2 hours and 45 minutes at the current moment. So 3 hours seems to be the limit today. No doubt due to the heat and due to the leveling of the gimbal. Exactly 1,600 feet. When we count the on-ramps, it's 1,800. And, do the Mets play tonight at 8:10, really? Let's go Mets. I swear to God, if I watch myself on the news tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm going to laugh. I should have calibrated this gimbal before I started. It probably would have lasted me a little bit longer. It's not the phone, it's the gimbal. The gimbal battery is beginning to go. Here's a dedication plaque. Here's a new dedication plaque. Without these three people, we would not have our Brooklyn Bridge. And of course, the person who gets top billing, Miss Emily Warren Roebling, because we always have to remember that on the back of every great work, it's a self-sacrificing devotion of a woman. Miss Emily Warren Roebling. She is the one who really builds the Brooklyn Bridge. So guess what, Myrna? The Roeblings are still around. There's a great-great-grandson of John Roebling, and he actually does a walking tour over the bridge here. He does a walking tour over this bridge. So the Bowery Boys have a fantastic walking tour, and you can take a walking tour with an actual Roebling.
And so she was as the teacher.
But the Roebling and Sons Steel Wire Manufacturing Company, that's also still around. But I don't know if it's still in the family. That's something I do not know. But now, yes, you can watch ABC 7 out in the UK. But John Roebling and Sons, one of the premier steel wire manufacturing companies here in the United States. Okay, this gimbal is getting closer and closer to dying. We're just gonna keep going here until the gimbal completely dies out on me. Because we're getting there. It is a great legacy, absolutely. My mom's gonna get a kick out of that. If Lauren puts me on, my mom's gonna get a kick out of that. Got a tour guide here. A lot of tour guides out today. Hey. Oh, it's a Portuguese tour guide. Look at that. Portuguese tour guides. All right, and as Murphy's Law suggests, everyone always stops in the narrowest spot of the bridge. I think we had a pretty good tour today, though. We had a pretty good tour today. I always treat the TV crew to a good sound bite. As that's what Greg Mocker from Channel 11 says. I'm really good at talking in sound bites. How many languages can I speak? One, English. I do not speak Spanish. I do not speak Portuguese. I do not speak French. I only speak one language, and that's English. English, people, English. Love the water fountain. Me too there, Maria. Water fountain's great. Ooh, it's hot out here now. I thought it was going to be cloudy today. Ooh, boy, it's hot out. All of a sudden, it's getting hot out here. The more hot it gets, the more it's going to rain. Well, buenvenidos. You know, that's about all the Spanish I know. I could welcome you in different languages. Buenvenu. You know, she, and all that. But that's about it. 91 degrees in Ohio. Turn on the air conditioning. Turn on the air conditioning. And Myrna Perkin with a 5 Canadian super chat. Myrna, thank you so much for the 5 Canadian. Thank you so much for joining today's 5 Canadian Club. Much, much, much appreciated. I'm glad you enjoy the tour with all these surprises today. That konnichiwa, that's some Japanese. You know what, Michan, you know what I listen to? You know what I listen to in the morning? I listen to a bunch of city pop music from the 80s because that's something I obsess over for some dumb reason. But Thank you so much, Mirna. I listen to way too much Japanese music. I have no idea what they're singing half of the damn time. After Plastic Love hit, I fell down the well. You know, Haruka Kuwana, one of my favorite artists of all time. I mean, I like a lot of different music, so. And I wonder how many steps I got in today. Probably got a lot of steps in today. I can tell the gimbal is crazy off level. I gotta calibrate this thing when I get home and have it ready for maybe tomorrow. I have a lovely live stream planned for you guys for Thursday because I'm working Central Park on Thursday. So have a tour. Yeah, 50% rain on Wednesday, 40% chance on Thursday. Yes. Yeah, no, tomorrow is going to be like a raining off and on kind of day, and Thursday it might rain in the morning. I do have good taste in music. Yes, I do, Nibble. So, Revis, my iPhone has a step counter, and it's pretty accurate. Even when the phone is on a gimbal, it counts my steps. So it's counting my steps right now. Guess I'm going to be on channel 11 talking about my YouTube channel. Yay. Have a great day, Rick. All right. We are almost off the bridge. The gimbal is getting ready to die on me. Oh my God. This gimbal's got to die any moment now. Just got to keep it going until it dies. Just gotta keep going here until the gimbal goes. We kind of blazed through this battery today. There we go. Oh yeah, this thing hates me right now. This gimbal hates me today. All right, another successful show, right? You know what? I think, yes, the gimbal's giving me the warning. So let's end it right here, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna end this right here. I don't want to end this, but we're gonna end this right here, because the gimbal is about to die. I want to thank everyone for tuning on in. It certainly has been a fun live stream, seeing all these wacky statues and all that stuff. And you're more than welcome for the tour there, Revis. More than welcome everyone for tuning on in. But from my office to Brooklyn Bridge, this is Dutch Maz signing off. Have a fantastic Brooklyn day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good afternoon, good evening, and good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. Let's get rid of the bot here. Oh, that's Sally Sipico. Oh, you guys are fast. Have a great night, guys. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Gotta do some radio tomorrow, so stay tuned, kids. Nighty night. Bye-bye.